Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sports Today. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of a breaking news update for you. It's not related to the FIFA World Cup, it's from the world of cricket and concerns West Indies cricket in particular. Nicholas Pooran, who only earlier this year had been appointed the Windies white ball captain, has now stepped down from the captaincy of the West Indies white ball cricket teams. Now, again, it is along somewhat expected lines given the fact that West Indies ended up having a pretty poor T20 World Cup campaign in 2022. Remember, they couldn't even qualify for the Super 12s. They had to play the qualifiers. They ended up not making it, and it was a pretty bad moment for a nation whose cricketing history, you can say, is very, very unique. It's very rich, and they're also two-time T20I World Cup champions. In fact, they were the first two-time T20I World Cup champions before England actually accomplished the same feat this year in 2022. So it's not the best of times for West Indies cricket. There's obviously been a lot of turmoil because, again, remember, Pooran was only named captain earlier this year once it was confirmed that Kieron Pollard would be stepping away from international cricket and thus relinquishing the captaincy. Pooran was given the reins, but he didn't actually do a good enough job. Results in bilateral series, even for the most part, did remain unconvincing. And unfortunately, the final nail in the coffin was, in fact, the T20I World Cup debacle when they couldn't even make it out of their group and into the Super 12. So I'll just quickly read out the statement which, Pooran has actually put out, and he said that I've given the captaincy a great deal of thought since the enormous disappointment of the T20 World Cup. I took on the role with great pride and dedication, and I've given it absolutely everything over the past year. The T20 World Cup is something that must not define us, and I will readily get involved in the upcoming reviews. And whilst it will be several months until we reconvene as a squad, I want to give CWI plenty of time to prepare for the matches against South Africa in March and beyond. This is not me giving up. I remain ambitious and still view the captaincy of West Indies cricket as an honour that is bestowed upon you. There is no doubt I remain fully committed to West Indies cricket, and I look forward to providing my services as a senior player in a supportive role. By stepping down as the West Indies white ball captain, I believe it is in the best interest of the team and for me personally, as I need to concentrate on what I can deliver to the side as a player. I desperately want us to be successful, and the most value I can give to the team is through fully focusing on the role of consistently scoring runs at crucial times. So, obviously, he has given it a lot of thought, and it's pretty clear that it's not a decision he's taken lightly, or at least has been asked to take. But it was kind of along expected lines once the West Indies ended up getting knocked out of the World Cup, in the qualifying stages itself. As for who the next captain could be, well, that's something that remains to be seen, but I'm sure we'll get an update on that soon enough. Although, again, it is worth remembering that, as was mentioned by Pooran, it is going to be quite a while before West Indies actually play some competitive cricket, but even beyond that, it would be in their best interest to get in someone who would actually be a more long-term replacement. I mean, Pooran was intended to be that, didn't work out for them, unfortunately, so they're starting afresh in their view on their search for a new white ball captain. Thank you all once again for joining us on this breaking news update. Again, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon if you haven't already. Leave us a comment below. Do you think it's unfair that Pooran is being asked to step down, or do you think it was always coming? Let us know. And also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Last but not least, download the SportsTech app, where you'll of course be getting a lot of coverage, not just from the world cricket, but the FIFA World Cup too. You'll have goal highlights as soon as they happen, pretty much, and also full highlights from all the matches as soon as they are done. So stay tuned in the app. You'll be getting a lot of coverage there, along with, of course, the usual news, views, analysis, and everything in between. Thank you again for joining us. Bye bye for now.